What's up, everyone? Welcome to the December 15th edition of DraftKings Tournament Plays, brought to you by BetMGM. I'm your host, Adam Scherer. You can follow me on Twitter at ShipMyMoney DFS. We have a four-game NBA slate tonight to take a look at. As usual, we will look at 5 of the top tournament options using the Boom Bust tool on the Stokastic.com website. But first, click the link in the description below. Sign up and make a deposit at BetMGM. Place a real money wager and receive a risk-free first bet up to $1,000. Don't forget to click the link in the description below to take advantage of this offer. Now, as a reminder, it is a 4-game slate, so there isn't a ton of injury news, but there is stuff that we're waiting on, and things are likely to look a little bit different by lock than they do right now. So be sure to tune in to the deeper dive and live before lock shows starting at 6 p.m. Eastern on the Stokastic YouTube channel for more up-to-date information. But with the way things look right now, starting at number 5, Kevin Porter Jr., projected for 22% ownership with a 28% chance of being in the optimal lineup. Porter is point guard only at $7,000. He's averaged 1.05 DraftKings points per minute in 34.4 minutes per game in the games that he has played with Alperen Şengün and Jalen Green active this year. Number 4, Chris Middleton, 25% projected ownership, 29% chance of being in the optimal lineup. Middleton has averaged 1.19 DraftKings points per minute in 22 games played without Drew Holiday and with Giannis Antetokounmpo since the start of the 2020 season. He's $6,800, and we can expect him to play around 32 minutes as long as tonight's game is competitive. Number 3, starting with the first of a trio of New Orleans Pelicans, Trey Murphy coming in at just $5,000 with shooting guard and small forward eligibility. Murphy is projected for 22% ownership with a 29% chance of being in the optimal lineup. In 8 starts this year with CJ McCollum and Zion Williamson active and Brandon Ingram inactive, Murphy has averaged just 0.72 DraftKings points per minute, but he has also averaged 32.6 minutes per game. Overall this year, he's averaged 0.84 DraftKings points per minute. So on a game-to-game basis, you could see that per-minute production come up, even though on average it's going to decrease a little bit because of being a starter. He should get enough minutes at this price tag to still look like a strong option. Number 2, CJ McCollum, 25% projected ownership, 30% chance of being in the optimal lineup. He's a $7,200 point guard, and McCollum has had his share of struggles this year. He's averaged 0.92 DraftKings points per minute in the games that he's played without Ingram and with Jonas Valanciunas and Zion Williamson, but the price tag reflects that. He's also averaged 34.2 minutes per game in those games, and the Pelicans will be without Jose Alvarado tonight, which makes it likely that you get a few extra minutes from CJ McCollum. And number 1, sticking with the Pelicans, Jonas Valanciunas, 29% projected ownership, 32% chance of being in the optimal lineup. Valanciunas is just $5,400 at center tonight. He's averaged 1.2 DraftKings points per minute in the games that he's played without Ingram and with McCollum and Zion both active. He's averaged 22.3 minutes per game in those games, and Valanciunas' playing time has been the primary issue this season. The reason he looks like such a strong play tonight, however, is that the price tag has fully adjusted. We're no longer talking about a $6,500 or a $7K Jonas Valanciunas, where if everything goes right and for some reason he plays 28 minutes, he's going to look really good, but more often than not, he's going to underperform. He's at a price tag now where if he just plays his normal 22 to 23 minutes, he's going to look like a good option. And anytime he plays more than that for any reason, he's likely to look very, very good at this price. So the salary now is just in line with what we can actually expect from him, and it makes him look like a good option. So to recap, the top 5 tournament options on DraftKings as things look right now: number 5, Kevin Porter Jr., number 4, Chris Middleton, number 3, Trey Murphy, number 2, CJ McCollum, and number 1, Jonas Valanciunas.